Dillian Whyte delivers a ruthless verdict of 5 top heavyweights, including Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, and Tyson Fury. Dillian Whyte has shared his thoughts on 5 of the top heavyweight rivals. In typical fashion, his responses were absolutely brutal. Whyte started with unified WBA, IBF, and WBO champion Anthony Joshua, who he has fought twice before, once winning in the amateurs and once losing in the professional ranks. It's a good fight. A good champion, Dillian told Sky. I believe this time around, I'll knock him out because I'll take the fight to him. Last time I sat back and waited. I was trying to box, and I was trying to wait for him to get tired. Dillian, Dillian is not just somebody trying to sell a fight. I can honestly tell that these are the words of Dillian Whyte, and this is something that he sincerely believes. And you know what? He's not necessarily wrong about things that he's saying. Dillian Whyte is a better fighter now. And both times, Dillian Whyte did give Anthony Joshua a challenge. His boxing IQ, everything has improved. That is true. It's only one thing that Dillian Whyte is miscalculating, is the false assumption that Anthony Joshua has just been standing around on the sidelines twiddling his thumbs. Dillian Whyte, if you got better, then of course Anthony Joshua got better. You know what I'm saying? Of course. So, although I don't think it's outrageous what Dillian Whyte is saying, and it holds some merit, and I vibe with him on it, at the same time, Anthony Joshua's game has elevated too. So you're not the only one. But it just makes more of a rivalry, the third time around. And that's why I said the Dillian Whyte Anthony Joshua fight is slowly becoming the fight to see. The Deontay Wilder Anthony Joshua fight, although that is the fight that people want to see, I've always said that I believe that fight was going to be lackluster, and I see Anthony Joshua knocking Deontay Wilder out by the 5th or 6th round. I've already said that before. Now, when it comes to Dillian Whyte is a whole different story to me, because I view Dillian Whyte as a way better fighter than Deontay Wilder, a way more seasoned fighter than Deontay Wilder. And Dillian Whyte is somebody who's obviously got more heart than Deontay Wilder. And I believe he will bring the fight to Anthony Joshua. And I believe that fight will be very interesting, which is all the more reason, just like I said before, I would like to see Dillian Whyte go around the long way. I would like to see them slowly build this up. I'm not in a rush to see a Dillian Whyte, Anthony Joshua rematch. That's actually a fight that I want to see slow cooked. It's not the Deontay Wilder fight. I want to see, Dillian Whyte and Anthony Joshua slowly come into this, because I think it's going to be a very good matchup. Just like I said in my last video about Dillian Whyte, if anything you could say about Dillian Whyte, he is a heavyweight that that is going to be exciting no matter what. Like when you go see a Dillian Whyte fight, you're going to see some action, and it's not going to be boring. That is guaranteed. That is the good thing about Dillian Whyte. That is the guaranteed thing about Dillian Whyte. That is the alluring thing about Dillian Whyte. You know that you're going to see a good fight no matter who you put him in the ring with, period. And like I said, that is great for boxing. It's great for casuals. It's great for hardcore fans. It's a good thing, period. So it's not a fight that I'm in a rush to see. I want them to slowly build this. And I think it's good for British boxing. At the end of the day, have Anthony Joshua's career topped off, versus another British a British fighter, which I believe is Eddie Hearn's intent in the first place. Shit, I think that's a beautiful thing, and I like Dillian Whyte a lot. So for right now, I would like to see Dillian Whyte and Deontay Wilder. You know what? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, or tell me if I'm at this alone, but I'm more interested in seeing Dillian Whyte and Deontay Wilder at this point than seeing Anthony Joshua and Dillian Whyte, even though that's my fight of choice, and even though I'm interested in that fight, I can wait for that fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them to blow their load on it too quick. But I'm really interested in see that. And I would like to see Dillian Whyte get the WBC strap. You know what I'm saying? Not just be the WBC silver champion, but be the official WBC champion. I would like to see Dillian Whyte go and get that strap. But, that's not going to happen because Deontay Wilder is ducking like 40 going north. And at this point, as days goes on, his credibility and as far as everything he's been talking about this entire time, it's just fading and it's just proving more and more fugazi, as time go on. The fact that he's not saying nothing, the fact that he told Dillian Whyte that he'll duck him for 2 years, the fact that he's sitting up here don't want to give Dominique his shot. He's just sitting around. It's like at this point, Deontay Wilder, what do you want to do? You don't want to fight your mandatories, and you don't want to fight the top guy. So what do you want to do? Honestly, like what's going on here? Like this guy's just treading water and going nowhere. You don't want to fight Dillian Whyte. You don't want to fight Dominic Breazeale, and you don't want to fight Anthony Joshua. What do you want to do with your career, man? What's up? Seriously, what's up? Because at this point, you're like toilet paper in a toilet. You're clogging all this up. Okay, step aside so, some leather can get thrown. Because right now things are heating up. And everybody's talking about Anthony Joshua fighting Big Baby Miller. Well, what is he supposed to do? You have to keep in mind that Eddie Hearn's job is to pace Anthony Joshua's career out. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Joshua still got a lot more years in the game. You know what I'm saying? So they have to pace his career out. They can't just give you all the blockbuster fights right now. And then what is he going to have in the end? What's going to keep you interested later on down the road? Nothing. That's why I don't understand why people can't understand that. But I just thought, it was interesting in what Dillian Whyte had to say. And, you already know what he said about Tyson Fury, and you already know what Dillian Whyte said about Deontay Wilder. But the one thing I never touched on is how he said that this time around he would knock Anthony Joshua out. And I have to give him more credit for saying something like that. And I would have to give that more merit than what anybody else is saying, especially, Deontay Wilder. Because Big Baby Miller ain't killing nothing out here. Let's just be honest. He's not. And anybody else you talk about, Anthony Joshua, has already put him down. At this time, man, Anthony Joshua is standing tall, and there's no amount of publicity shaming people can do to try to deter from the fact that this guy has went out here. He has put his foot down and he has put up his flag. And he's challenging anybody to come up here and take it. And so far, the only person that's sitting up here talking and walking the walk is Dillian Whyte. Anyways, leave your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Bruce Vane, I'm out. You know,